project on the religion of Scientology, and this topic doesn't really have any significance to me or my life, but I've just always been curious as to why the religion is so odd, and how whatever it comes up in conversation, it's never spoken about positively. And so a little bit of background before I begin my presentation. The religion of Scientology was created by L. Ron Hubbard in around the 60s, and the ultimate goal is to become closer to yourself, your friends, your family, and the earth. And so my repetend is the phrase, Scientology is the science of knowing how to know answers. That is also the title of my project. And I made this as my repetend because I wanted to give the reader a little bit of background on what Scientology is before they actually dive into my writing. So, I'll begin. So my first piece is called He Saved Us All, and it is about Xenu, the god that all Scientologists worship. So 75 million years ago, disembodied alien beings occupied and infested Tigiak, what we know today as Earth. And just beyond the furthest stars, an alien ruler named Xenu guarded all planets and celestial beings. But Xenu had a very large problem. All 78 planets of this faraway galaxy, the Galactic Confederation, were over-excessively populated. Each planet contained approximately 178 billion people. But don't worry, because Xenu had a plan. With the help of some loyal servants, Xenu would defeat every single enemy. But his plan just got better and better because Xenu decided that he would convince every inhabitant to come with him for tax audits. Now I know this may be hard to believe, but he wasn't really giving them tax audits. He injected their lungs with alcohol and glycol, paralyzing them. They were then dumped into colossal spacecrafts and flown away to Tigiak. Upon landing, all dwellers were stacked under a massive volcano and blown up. The second piece I'm going to read is a blog post from the perspective of Leah Remini, and she is an actress and former Scientologist. It was November of 2006, and I was at my friend's wedding. You may know them, Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes. If you didn't know this already, they were both, or at least were, Scientologists. Dave Miscavige, the current leader of Scientology, was even Tom's best man. It was truly a great night. That is until the reception rolled around. I began to get a bit suspicious because David's wife, Shelley Miscavige, wasn't at the wedding. I used to know her very well, but oddly enough, she hasn't been seen in public since 2007. She appeared to go missing in the late summer of 2005. I didn't have a clue why she wouldn't be there, because at this point she hadn't cut herself off yet. So being a normal human being, I decided to go up to David and ask him where his wife was. Big mistake. Tommy Davis, the then church spokesperson, started screaming at me not to question the whereabouts of Mrs. Miscavige and telling me that I should mind my own business. I was then forcefully interrogated by David and was told to never question the church or I would be kicked out. That was the last straw. Joke's on them. I left before they could lay a finger on it. So by listening to my project, I hope that you just learned something new, because I know that I was always so curious as to why Scientology was just so unique and why it was so strange. And so I hope if you were wondering the same thing that you had your questions answered. So thank you for listening.